This is the Rebel60, and this is the cheapest gasket mounted board that you can find online. Technically, this is a stacked acrylic board with a 60% form factor. It comes in at only around $40, but without the PCB of course. Out of the box, you get the hardware, gaskets and acrylic parts. Building this board isn't the most difficult thing to do. If you had ever built a stacked acrylic board before, this would be pretty straightforward. If this is your first time, it's not that hard to figure out. It's just a matter of prepping the PCB and assembling the hardware since the board comes in pre-stacked out of the box. Unless it gets all messed up during shipping, but I doubt that. You can buy the board separately without a PCB, meaning it can be an upgrade if you want it to. It can support any 60% I bet, or you can just buy it with the CM64 PCB. It is really an all-round great budget PCB. It has all the RGBs you'll ever want with perky and underglow, which goes well with the clear bottom acrylic case. The PCB also has VIA and QMK compatibility, so you can customize all you want with the layout. This PCB is really convenient. Check out my Tofu60 where I use this PCB for the build. For this build, I wanted to do a Thalassophobia theme for this board. A board from the ocean deep. So for the switches, I went for the Echo Ocean Blues since that's only fitting. I don't prefer tactile switches, but for this build, I'll be fully committed. The switches are smooth, which is really surprising for a budget switch. The packaging that the switches comes in is just amazing. You could buy switches that are 3 times the price, and it only comes in a plastic bag like the products you get from your dealer. It has a really pronounced bump. I think the only gripe I have with the switch is the sound. It's a bit higher pitched than I like it to be, so this does mean there's no torque for this switch, but it's overrated anyways. The keycaps, this is where it gets interesting. This bad boy is what gave me the idea for the build in the first place. This is a copy of the Terror from Below. It is BBT and dice up, and the creation is inspired by Lovecraft's Cthulhu. The name just ties in the fear from the ocean depths. The board comes with a polycarbonate plate that you just stack up with the PCB and foam to later put in the switches. Just take up the board and you're clear. This is a really good board, especially for the price. The idea of a gasket that goes less than $40 is just bonkers, but it's true. The board that would be in the same ballpark as this would be the MW65 or the Chip 67. In my opinion, the Rebel60 is a way better board, talking in the sense of quality. The typing experience is almost the same as the other boards with the same material and mount, but what makes it different is the layout and the quality check of the parts. There are unpreventable flaws like scuffs and scratches, and the gasket does separate the top part a bit and leaves a little gap if you look really closely. And the flex is not that much, but the parts are cleanly cut and I didn't have a nightmare of an experience as I did with the Chip 67. One more thing that I found out is that the board is really compact. I thought it would have more space to lay some more foam, but even one is a tight fit. It'd be great if there is one more layer of acrylic, but that is not important. Yeah, overall, a great board for the price. I highly recommend. It is good for beginners who want to try out something new. Hey, if you like the vid, make sure to give it a like, and why not subscribe while you're down there. It takes time to make these videos and it helps a lot. Stay safe and see ya.